Okay, we're back this morning. Now, Joey is a great barbecuer. Retired barbecuer. You're welcome.
I'm not a retired barbecuer.
Well, no, retired
I'm retired
fireman.
from restaurant, a DOD firefighter now.
Tell me a secret. Tell me how people can make great barbecue. Tell me something we want to hear. Don't keep them all to yourself.
Something you want to hear about cooking?
Not
barbecue?
me, them. You know them. I'm not going to do it.
Put it on the grill and leave it alone. If you're looking at it, it ain't cooking. And when that bone pulls out, without any trouble,
that easily,
it's done.
It's done.
It's done. It's
How long did it take you to?
That one was put on about 7 o'clock last night. Wrapped it at 1 o'clock. And it stayed on till 3. I took it off 3 and put it in the warmer.
All right.
And it's been in the warmer since 3 o'clock.
Anything special you have to do when you pull it? You just pull it apart?
It just comes apart.
Okay. Nothing to it?
Not a thing.
That's easy. How hot is that?
You wouldn't want to run your hand down in it.
Not at all. All right, other than just the butts that you cook, what else do you cook?
We cook ribs and we cook chicken and we did pig candy this morning.
He tried to give me some pig candy and I was like, Joey, I just flossed and brushed my teeth, so I'm going to skip it and save it. What is pig candy? Pig
candy is bacon on the smoker.
Okay. We usually put bacon on the grill sometimes. So.
Okay, but this has got special stuff on it.
Jamie took a bite and he was like, oh, you have to try that. It's delicious.
It's got special stuff on it.
Okay, well, we'll try that special stuff a little bit later. All right, Joey, thank you. All right, now, Corey, I'm going to walk over here and talk. It's very important to watch for fireworks. It hasn't been too dry this year. Last year, I think there were some issues. I'm going to stand in between you two. Now, we talked to both of you. Danny, how are you?
I'm doing good, Gloria. How are you this morning?
Doing great. Glad you can make it this year.
Well, I'm certainly glad to be here.
Yeah, anything you want to tell everyone this 4th of July? Is it illegal for them to be doing fireworks on their own at home?
In the city of Athens, we have an ordinance against the sale, shooting, possession of fireworks. I think Chief Harper will verify that. So here in the city of Athens, it is illegal. The only legal display we have is the public display that will be Monday evening out at the high school.
Get up on that side and go in.
Out in the county now. I'm not sure about the rules and regulations out there, but
Is that something that you guys will actually really enforce?
You'll have to ask Chief Harper about that. He's an enforcement arm.
I knew you would say that. I knew you would say that. All right, well, they enforce it.
Yes, we will enforce it. As a matter of fact, every holiday we get a lot of calls from folks about fireworks, of course, about the noise and fire hazards. But we do enforce it. You can be arrested, and you will get your fireworks seized. So, like Danny said, they are against the law inside the city.
And since the city is actually participated in adding to the fund for the Spirit of Athens to pull off the fireworks show, that will be taking place, I believe, at the high school anyway. So we will have a fireworks show here in Athens.
We will. It'll be Monday night at dark 30, and but we will have officers out there, and we always have a big crowd, and we ask people to be a little patient with us because after the fireworks we do have a little traffic problem, but just come out and enjoy it. We're looking forward to it.
Great. Well, how's everything else going on in the city?
Everything's going real well. Everything's pretty smooth. It's been quiet, relatively quiet, and everything's going well.
Good. And I do want to say, I have to thank the fire department because Christopher Brooks Construction was working on our concrete one day and they were putting sealer on it, and lo and behold, the sealer caused my alarm to go off, and I had about 3 trucks in front of the house and firemen throughout the house. They were there like that.
Well, that's a normal response for us anytime we have an alarm, Gloria. We're glad that's all it was just the sealer had set your smoke alarms off. But that is a problem we have from time to time with any type of construction. We run those false alarms. That's just a part of our business. We try to limit those false alarms as much as possible by educating the public. However, they do happen. They do happen. One thing I'd like to say about fireworks this weekend, every year throughout the United States we have a number of injuries and usually deaths. Last year we did not have a death in the United States that I'm aware of anyway. And, you go back a few years, we had a tragic accident here in the city of Athens. If you are going to buy fireworks, for those of you out there, if you're going to buy fireworks, be very cautious. Keep the children away from them. Please keep the children away from them.
And you think it's so harmless, but then we've heard of those accidents with the children. And
right. Even a sparkler burns somewhere in the neighborhood of 1,400 degrees. So that's a tragic burn right there in and of itself. So please be careful.
One thing I noticed when I was watching the news yesterday is the creeks, due to all the rain, of course, you know that student that passed away. So sad. Be very careful if you're going to be out camping or going out on the creeks, things like that. The water's a little bit different, so be very careful. And if you think you know those rivers or those little creeks, don't think you do, because the water is changed due to all the flooding.
Absolutely. I mean, everybody, we got a lot of people going to be on the roads this weekend, people at the pools, people on the rivers and creeks and lakes in the area. So just be aware of your situation, be cautious. Don't only look out for yourself, but look out for your neighbor also.
All right, thank you guys. Thanks for being here this morning.
I would like to say,
yes, sir?
Since it is a holiday, a lot of people will be partying. So
yes.
Remember, we want to have a good time, but you know, if you're going to go to a party and celebrate, be sure to have a
driver.
Designated driver, and we don't want any accidents. And you know, it's just something folks need to think about.
They really do, and just don't think those couple can't get you in trouble, because they possibly can. They possibly can, for sure. Gee, I was looking around to see if we had any attorneys here, but I don't see any just yet. Cliff Hill will actually be with us in the upcoming month as well, so we're looking forward to that. But do be very careful. Don't drink and drive. With that in mind, we're going to take a quick break, and always remember to wear your seatbelt, buckle up, be safe, have a wonderful 4th of July. We'll be back in just a moment.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming